Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 9 of Omnifactory. In the last episode we set up this tree farm using the farming station. It's like ridiculously fast, but for some reason it seems to have stopped. I'm not sure why. No hoe, no axe. Yeah. Oh, it's stuck in there. Oh, we're out of... How come we're out of stuff? Oh, I guess... Yeah, it's empty. I guess these things, they're not running because these are all backlogged, so they're not running, so they're not making any matter. Maybe what I should do is hook it up to over here, this one. This one's got heaps, and it's always going to be running because basically this is always running. Like this is, I guess it's not always running, right? At the moment it's not really doing anything. I don't know. I mean, at some point we'll have more of those things running and they'll run forever. In the meantime, it probably doesn't hurt to just let it sit there. Like as they run, they'll put more in here and it'll slowly mend these guys. It doesn't hurt. But look at how much stuff I've got, like almost 500 stacks of oak, 2,600 stacks of rubber, 1,024 stacks of wood. Like this is overflowed. I only put one upgrade in there. This is just crazy. I'm never gonna I don't think I'm gonna need all of that even for the rest of the pack. We'll see. Maybe I will. Oh wait, is this in wilderness? It is. Interesting. I haven't set this up as a server, so I usually just AFK to keep things loaded, but maybe I should put this on a server so that I can log out. What is that? Oh, that's one of my... Oh, that's the farm. The cows. Yeah, it's just running on a single player game at the moment, so I'll like leave it logged in overnight and everything will run by itself. So I guess like when you're logged in, you know, chunks are loaded all around you, so I don't actually technically need to have these chunks loaded, only if I'm like away from the base or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, today I have some stuff planned. What I'm going to work on is, oh wait, what else have I been doing? I don't know if I've shown you this stuff yet. I've got some compressors set up for compressing iron into plates and wrought iron and also aluminium or aluminum. I don't know what you guys call it. And also I set up a bunch of other things over here. So I have a rubber assembly machine which I use for cables, and eventually we'll have more cables. I showed you that before. Over here I have a polarizer set to make magnetic steel rods. Here we have a polyethylene filled assembling machine which is used to make the hulls. And up here I have a cluster mill for tin alloy and aluminum. I don't have tin alloy being made in bulk yet, but yeah, that'll start. I set up some extruders for the pipes, and this one is for the rods. So this one you get 2 rods per ingot, which is way better than the 1 rod per ingot that we were getting when we were doing it just by hand. But this also means I was able to get rid of the last of the work tables, and now we just have eventually, you know, over time I'll move these machines over to there. These compressors probably, I don't know if I guess I'll keep the compressors around for plates that are not common, like the iron, the wrought iron and the aluminium. They're very common because they're used for the hulls, but maybe like other plates which are not as common I can have a compressor for, and a bunch of other things I'll keep around to actually craft all the stuff that they use. Where's that chicken? It's not here. I can hear a chicken somewhere. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I've done. But today, what I'm going to do is actually down here. I've also started doing the like skeleton of what this building is going to look like. It's going to be quite big, and I'm trying to make it look kind of like a factory. So I have this kind of, you know, boxy, concretey shape with some smokestacks and these fires to give the appearance of smoke. I wish we had like the 1.14 or whatever it is, the campfires from normal vanilla Minecraft, because they have like nice looking smoke. One downside is because of the biome I'm in, everything gets covered in snow. So I have this like nice pattern on the ground, but you can't see it because of the snow. I'm not sure what the best way to get rid of that is. Like I could maybe put some painted glowstone instead of concrete and that'd melt the snow. I don't know. It's not important right now. Oh yeah, so what I was doing was we're going to set up another blast furnace. This one is going to be for the annealed copper, this guy. It needs oxygen. So this is one of those ones like the one up here, it takes oxygen or air, and you could just use an air collector to get air really quickly. I think it's this, wait, which one needs air? I think it's this one, yeah. So you can get air really quickly with an air collector, but oxygen is actually kind of hard to get. Oxygen. This one, no, is it this one? Yeah. So when we get the cryogenic air distillation, and as long as we have decent power, we can get fairly quickly air. It takes quite a long time, even this one though. It needs 53 buckets of liquid air and then 11, you get 11 oxygen out of it. But the way that, like the most obvious way to get air, oxygen, sorry, is to electrolyze water. 3 buckets of water gives you 1 bucket of oxygen, but it takes 75 seconds, which is a super duper long time. But one thing I noticed, or I discovered, is if you electrolyze sugar, 32 pieces of sugar electrolyze into 25 buckets of air, and it takes 90 seconds. So that's actually a lot more oxygen, like bucket per second. These numbers aren't quite accurate because of like overclocking and stuff. So what I might do is do a quick test. Let's see what's quicker and what's slower. So if I just take an electrolyzer, oops, there, and I got 3 buckets, so let me get 3 buckets of water. 2, 3, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoa, how do I fix that? I need another bucket. How did that get there? There we go. That was weird. Alright, so if I put 3 buckets of water in there, let me get my phone going and I'm going to time how long it takes, right? So, 1 bucket, 2 buckets, and timer start, 3 buckets. Okay, so that was 27 seconds. We got one bucket of oxygen in 27 seconds. So let me write that down. And then now let's let me break this and clear out the liquid in the inventory and get a macerator. And then put that into there. And now let's put 64 sugar in there. This should give us so this will macerate it into this is sugar cane macerated into sugar. 32 of those will turn into 25 buckets of oxygen. So let's time how long that takes. Okay, so macerating 32 sugar took 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Now let's see how long it takes to electrolyze. Okay, so that's 1 minute and 29 seconds to electrolyze, and we get 25 buckets of water. 25 buckets of oxygen. So that's 1 oxygen every, well, so in this case, the macerating is the limiting factor. We can only make 25 buckets of oxygen as fast as we can macerate the sugar, which means 1 bucket of oxygen every 6.2 seconds on average. Compared to 1 bucket of water, 1 bucket of oxygen every 27 seconds if we're electrolyzing water. So it's definitely worth it, I think, to do this way. The other thing I could do, because the other way you can make sugar is by sugarcane and a mortar. The problem with this one is you have to make the mortar, right? It's like 2 ingots of, I guess, wrought iron would be the easiest, and 5 pieces of stone. So not cobblestone, it has to be smelted stone. So that means I'd have to smelt the stone, get these and craft these up, and then I'd have to have a thing that's automatically, like, constantly feeding it. And it's, I don't know, I guess it's probably not that worth it. The other way is I can use a loot fabricator with witch matter. That gives you 16 every time, every one of these, which maybe that's fast as well. But I have so much sugarcane from that farm, and like one every 6.2 seconds, that's fast enough for what I need from it. So I think I'm just going to go with that. Maybe once we start using more oxygen in more places, I'll do something maybe a bit faster or a bit different, maybe with the witch matter and making sugar or something. But for now, this will do. This will do certainly for making the annealed copper. I don't need that much annealed copper to begin with. So the other thing when we're making this is the way I've got these 3 set up is like they share a wall. Like this wall here is shared between these 2. And you can do that as long as everything on this wall is not an input or output bus, or, you know, it has to be heat-proof machine casing and the coil blocks. So I could put the annealed copper one, like have it joined to this wall here, and then have like the liquid going in the middle or something. But I think just for the look of it, I'd rather have one by itself. It's rain. Oops, that's not the right one. Oops. Is it nighttime? It's not even nighttime. I can't stop the rain. Sorry about the rain. Actually, let me just turn down the weather noise, because that is kind of annoying, isn't it? There we go. Still slightly annoying, but less annoying. I'll need, I guess, that like that. And then I'll need to put my, what have we got? CEF can go there, and energetic cable can go there, and energy input hatch here. Heat proof machine case. So actually, where am I going to put? I guess I know what, yeah, I know what I'll do. I'm gonna put it on the top, so there. And wait, let me just double check if this is enough for annealed copper, right? Here. Oh, 1,000. Yeah, easy. Okay. Oops. There. And fluid input hatch, I'm gonna put it here, I guess. And output bus, wait, I have my inputs on this side, yeah. So I'll put the output bus there. Input bus here. And the rest will be heat proof. There, and that should form, yep. Okay, and then we have, how am I gonna do this thing? So we want the macerator. I'll put, actually let me put the macerator there, and then the electrolyzer can go on top, and then I can put these 2 here for power. Is that right? Yes. Oops. And then we want to wrench that as the output, and auto output there. And then a fluid thingy here, extract, insert, not insert. Oh, how are we going to get the sugarcane down to here? Because I was going to put the ME interface up here like these ones. Oh, I didn't bring any sugarcane with me either. I used it all. Oh, wow, how did I lose power there? That was weird. So let's put the sugar cane here. And I guess we can have it go down the wall. And let me just jump in here for a second. So you'll be inserting nothing. Let me make it insert a different color. I like the lime color. It's kind of the same color as the sugar cane. So that one's doing nothing. And I guess I'll put it like that. And so we'll be extracting here, lime. And what's this one? This is the input bus. So I'll set that up in a sec. So here we should, oh wait, I guess we gotta hook it up too. Oh, I didn't bring any of those conduits. Yeah. Okay. So actually that makes me want to put this there and have this go like, oops, like that. And not there. Yeah. And in fact, oh boy, how am I going to do this? I want this all to look nice. Let's put it like this. There, that's how we'll do it. And then we can put the concrete back here. Right. And then this one will go here. And, oh, I gotta get the concrete out again. How can we do that? Should I just hook it up to there? I guess. Like so. Fill that in. And we can put a conduit cover there. So let's pop out of here. And we should now have... Yes, but there's no power, of course. Okay. So the next thing is to get the power to it. And that will be running underneath here. Yes. Okay, like so. And we'll put the concrete back. There. Now do you have power? Yes, you do. And you're making progress. And it's going in there, and that should give us oxygen. So the other thing I'll do is I will pump out of here the leftovers. So let's make it white, and we'll put it in here. Yes. So when this, because this outputs carbon as well as oxygen and water. So I'll put the carbon straight into here. It'll just go into the ME system. That can just fill up infinitely. That's fine. And then the other thing we need is copper. Let's grab some copper. Oops, can't type. Copper. There. And we can just fill this up with, yeah, we could just fill this up with copper. Extract on lime. Oh, now I feel like, I'm gonna need a filter. I'm gonna need 2 filters because we want to make sure only copper goes in the input bus and only sugarcane goes in the other one. So let's go, oops, here, and copper, and it's going to be lime. Should have copper in it. And then let's go down here and filter, and the only thing going in here should be sugarcane. Very good. Okay, so we got sugarcane in there, we got copper in here. And we don't yet have enough to make 25 buckets of water. Okay, there we go. So the carbon should pop out and go into here. And, oops, wrong button again. And the oxygen should... Oh, wait, what? It put the water in there. I should have thought of that. How should I get the water out? I'll just break it and put it back again. I think that will do it. Shouldn't hurt anything. Okay, now it's got oxygen. And this thing should be running. And progressing 100%. And now we should have annealed copper. Yay! Okay, so let's... well, first of all, let's grab that out of there and put it in there. Now let's sort out the problem with that water. We're going to need a filter, a water filter, 2 of them. And we'll just put the water in a trash because we don't care about water. Okay, I need this thing, so that needs a hammer. Let me get a couple of these because you never have enough trash cans. Okay, so let's head back over there. Let's put the trash can here, I guess. And we'll filter this for water. Lucky I have a water bucket on me. And how are we extracting it? On white. Wait, no, that's the item one. This one is extracting on green. Okay, so we're inputting green and water. And then this one, let me just get rid of this water. Yeah. There we go. What do we do with this? Oh, we have some more oxygen here, so I could just grab it. No, I can't grab it from here. Wait, what? Okay, I can't. I guess I gotta be quick and grab it from here when it comes out. We should have plenty of it though. So it looks like actually we're gonna have, this is gonna produce more oxygen than we can produce annealed copper anyway. So I think this is a good solution. There we go, oxygen. So I guess technically now that it's full of oxygen, we don't need to put the filter because it'll never empty out. Oh, actually it will eventually empty out because I'm going to put a thing to stop it once we have enough annealed copper. All right, so let's do that. Now we should be, this is a full tank. This is almost full. And yeah, that's actually pretty good. So let's get a level emitter, ME level emitter. And a machine cover. Wait, oh, I already have an ME level emitter too. So we're going to shut it off. Oh, let's also, I guess, doesn't hurt to have those bits there, but we can save a little bit of stuff. Okay, so let's put the you there and you, oops, there. And we'll put the annealed copper. We'll just make 128 for now. If it turns out we need more, we'll make more. That's fine. Do I have a glass cable? Why do I always forget like 1 or 2 things? Glass. Okay. There. And then we'll hook that up to something. I guess we can hook it up to there, or should I hook it up to over here? Let's hook it up to over here. There. Okay, so you should be hooked up, device online, very good. And you should be outputting. So what have we got? Annealed copper. 25 already. Very good. Okay. So how's that for the quest? Good. We need chlorine to make those, but let's make the MV assembly machine. Do I have all the bits for it? Hang on, let me just put my stuff away. The oxygen I'll just put in here because why not? Let me just put away all this stuff that I don't need for now. I like to keep these things here now. Okay, what have we got? Oh, not much. I need robot arm, conveyor module, MV machine hull, and 2 HV processors. Oops. I think I'm probably not going to be able to have enough. Oh, I'm missing some stuff. Alright, I'll be back once I've got all this stuff built. Alright, so we should have everything we need now. There we go. Bam. Okay, so yeah, we actually need a couple of these because we're going to make these SMD components as well. And we're going to have to make like all of the tier circuits, but I guess we'll have to start by making just these by hand probably rather than automating it, because we need a bunch more infrastructure before we can really automate it properly. So let's just plop it down there, and I guess we're going to want to put it, wait, the SMD components, they need polyethylene, but then the circuits themselves need tin, right? Yeah. And so that's 60. So the SMD components, they need 60 as well. Okay, 120 is MV. Yeah, so we're going to need another one to make these things, but we don't technically need to make them. Well, this thing asks us to make maybe what I'll do is we'll make like a batch of these, maybe multiple stacks of each of the SMD components, and then we can start working on getting these, and then we can start automating it once we have HV, the second tier HV circuits. But before we can do this one, like technically I could probably make the LV circuits now, right? With the more expensive recipe, this one. Oh wait, no, I need to make this first. What's that? Polyethylene copper. Oh, I can make all that. But actually, I think that's the quest, right? Polyvinyl chloride is to make this. Yeah, so I could make the more expensive version, like this one, but there's not much point when we can just build the infrastructure needed to make these, and then make these. And these end up being used like for everything, I think. Pretty much. See these ones they're in, even EVs. But that's it. So they used all the way up to EV, right? Yeah, so I think what I'll do is in the next episode, we'll work on getting chlorine going, which I think is just salt and water, right? Yeah, salt, water, and rock salt. So electrolyzing that, we get chlorine. Do we have any salt? Salt. I might have to go mining for some off camera as well. A little bit. So I'll go grab some salt off camera as well. Then we can make chlorine, and then from that we can make polyvinyl chloride, which I think, let's see, polyvinyl chloride is made from, well, I guess it's made from this, which is air plus vinyl chloride. Yeah, so what's that made from? Ethylene and chlorine. Hey, right, so, okay, that's easy enough to make. We'll make these polyvinyl PVC sheets, right? PVC? Yeah. And then what are they used in? Oh, that's used to make the plastic circuit board, right? So yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh, so I need to make this anyway to get to here. So I guess technically we don't need this, but we will make it anyway. So that's what we're going to work on next episode, down these things down here. Hopefully we can at least get the LV circuits being, if not mass produced, at least a couple of them produced. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.